What's going on, everybody? It's Stas here. So the markets are doing pretty well so far today. It's currently 1:30 p.m. on the East Coast, and we have the Dow up 0.3%. We have the S&P up 0.6%. We have the NASDAQ up 0.7%, and the Russell's actually selling off. The Russell's down 0.4%. So today, as always, we're going to break down the markets. We're going to go over some charts, and we're going to talk about three stocks in particular, like you guys saw in the title. So sit back, relax, hit the like button, subscribe, check out my Patreon down below if you guys want all my moves in the markets. And guess what? I can't believe it, to be honest, but Webull actually bumped up their offering right now from 2 free stocks to 5 free stocks, and that's limited time, I think, until the 20th of December. So get your 5 free stocks from Webull, link down below, and your $50 free from M1 Finance, also linked down below. So there's a bunch of free money for you guys, waiting for you guys. Go get it. And with that being said, let's talk. So right now, the S&P, pretty much all across the board, guys, S&P, Dow, NASDAQ, everything's green except for the Russell, like we talked about in the intro. And we have the VIX, the Volatility Fear Index, getting clobbered today. It's down about 11.5%, 12% as of now when I'm filming this, and it's back under that critical 20-point level. We're sitting just a little bit above 19 points on the VIX. And if you guys saw my video from this morning where we talked about the CPI data, the different categories, we saw that we're at record levels of inflation yet again. And I definitely advise you guys, I'm not a financial advisor, but I do advise you guys to go check out that video from earlier, because we talked about all that good stuff, right? Well, I guess it's not good because we're seeing a lot of inflation, and we covered how the markets ripped right after that number came out. And like I said in the intro, we're up now, so the markets are still going up hours after the report came out. And at this point in time, SPY is still battling at 469, 470, which was resistance for this whole week pretty much, and a couple of weeks ago in the end of November. And we're noticing triple Q. Let's pop that up. This one's still struggling between $395 and $400, which was resistance all of this week and a couple of weeks ago in the end of November. So triple Q needs to break 400. SPY needs to break 470, right? And I'm noticing an ascending triangle forming here on SPY. You guys can see we're holding an uptrend here at the same time as we're getting rejected at 470. So we're squeezing in a triangle. And if you guys don't know how that plays out, well, if it plays out, we're going to see a leg up, and SPY is probably going to go to 470, 350 at least, which is the all-time high. And who knows, at that point, we might even break that level. So what do you guys think? Drop me a comment down below, and we will go over one stock here in a second, which is an ascending triangle playing out. And you guys will get an idea of how SPY could potentially play out if we break above 470. So set your alerts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to hit the like button. As always, if you guys are finding value in this video, make sure to subscribe. Do all that good stuff. So stock number one that I'm looking at right now, and let me take a sip of coffee, guys. Cheers to everybody out there. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well today, guys. Hope you have a great weekend. I'm sipping this. I have an espresso downstairs, this awesome machine, and my fiance got a bunch of these interesting coffees, so I'm trying this gingerbread one right now. I don't know. It was her idea, and it's pretty good. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty good. And with that being said, let's go over stock number one. Stock number one is Ford, and we actually talked about this one this morning, and it played out exactly as to how we talked about it this morning. And this is an ascending triangle playing out, like I mentioned a second ago. SPY is an ascending triangle that's about to break out, in my opinion. Ford is already breaking out after being in an ascending triangle. And you guys can see it here, right? We were seeing resistance at about $20 to $21, that general area, for about a month and a half at this point. And as we saw resistance there, we were uptrending for many months, even before we saw resistance at 21, right? 2021. And we got deeper and deeper into the triangle. And then this morning, boom, Ford just took off. Now it's sitting up 7%, up over $1. And we're about to break out. I mean, we're already breaking out. We're at a this 4-hour chart, we're at a high. We almost hit 21 bucks. We're already breaking out at this point, and I think this could end up going higher, right? I think we could see a push towards maybe not 25. That might be a bit far-fetched, but 22. 23, I think Ford could easily go there on this technical breakout as we're seeing the ascending triangle play out. So Ford is great. There's a lot of momentum. It's not, yes, it is a little bit overbought, but it's not like it's disgustingly overbought yet. So there could be some more upside. So keep your eyes on Ford, guys. This is a textbook example of an ascending triangle playing out. If you've never seen one for yourselves, this is what it looks like. And again, I've said this 5 times already, but I think SPY is going to play out like this. If we go back to SPY, we can see the same sort of setup, a little bit of an ascending triangle here. If we take that out, 470, we're going 475 plus, in my opinion. Stock number 2 is Starbucks, which is looking very good right now. It's up 1.3%. We're seeing a nice push above 115, which is great. Now we're trading above 116, which is also great. These levels were resistance back in the end of October, also in the beginning of November, about 116, 117. So if we break this point completely, which I think is coming, we're probably going 120 at the very minimum here. And the inverse head and shoulders that we're seeing on this 4-hour chart at that point in time will be playing out. So keep your eyes on Starbucks. I think from 117 here, there's moves. There's upside potential for it to make a move to 120. If that breaks 120, we're probably going 125, 127, 128, that general area, which was resistance back in the end of July, also an all-time high from back in July. So keep your eyes on Starbucks, guys. Adobe ADBE is another one that's doing well today. It's sitting up 3% right now, up about 20 bucks per share on the day. And this is a $650 stock right now, guys, so keep that in mind. And like we always talk about here on the channel, well, not always, but I've mentioned this many times, just because a stock's price is high in the dollar value doesn't mean necessarily it's expensive. You know, that's a lot of beginners make that mistake. They think, oh, Google's a $2,000 stock, it has to be expensive, right? Not necessarily. It doesn't have to do with the dollar value. It's deeper than that, but we're not going to get into that in this video. But just know, Adobe, it's a $650 stock. And these days, that shouldn't even matter, because if you can't buy a whole share, guess what? You can buy fractional shares these days. Wonderful times we're living in, right? So Adobe's in a wedge. You guys can see it's been making higher lows, lower highs for the past couple of weeks here. And now we're up 3% on the day, like I said, and we're actively testing the top of the wedge. We're already above the 180 moving average, but now we're testing the 50 moving average. And if this point breaks at about 655, 660, there could be a nice breakout on Adobe, maybe back to $700, especially if we see the overall markets kind of continue this green push that we've been seeing, obviously, the past couple of days, and even today after the CPI data that we got. So those are some stocks, guys: Ford, Starbucks, Adobe. And honestly, when I look at my watch list today, guys, it's funny because the overall markets are green, but a lot of my stocks are red. I feel like a lot of the tech stocks I follow are red right now, and it seems like the overall markets are being held up by the big dogs today. We have Google up 0.3%, Tesla's up 1%, 1% voice crack, Apple's up 1.6%. So it seems like the markets are being held up by those. Let's say if Apple was down a lot today, the markets would probably be getting obliterated. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to smash that like button if you guys found value in this video, and subscribe. Make sure to subscribe. Check out my Patreon if you want all my buys, sells, call outs, morning update videos, more access to me throughout the day. Literally everything I'm doing, guys, is on Patreon. Link down below, or you can go to StockSurfest.com/Patreon. Patreon, make sure to also get your $50 free from M1 Finance and your 5 stocks from Webull. Again, they upped that from 2 to 5 stocks, and that's only for another 10, 14 days. So get your 5 stocks, link down below. I'll catch you guys in the next video. You might as well watch the CPI one. I'll put it up here. I'll see you guys there. Thanks for watching. Again, as always, keep crushing the market. Stay safe out there. Have a fantastic weekend, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.